Good morning. It's Chloe's grandpa. Now you're wondering what's next. This is next. I ramble almost in every single video. And at first I had an issue with it, but now it's gotten more to it just is what it is, and I'm gonna end up rambling. No matter what I'm doing, I ramble. And I'm sorry. But it bothers me. It won't be bothering me again. So I don't mind rambling, but I do. I hate it. Hey, my cross is all the way over there. But anyways, what I've learned is through last month's A Video Every Day, I got up and had to make a video every day, whether I felt like it or whether I did not feel like it. So I only cheated once, and that was with the video with Chloe, and it is what it is. All right. I'm looking at today's project. I'm so happy. But anyways, one thing I've learned is in that 30 days, one, I was up every single day off the couch doing something because I had to, because I promised you a video every day for 30 days. Promised Chloe. And that's a big thing to me. And I was able to do it, which is great. Now, at first I couldn't watch the videos. I have an issue with watching myself, which is whatever. And it's like, hold on, what time? 9 in the morning exactly. But one thing I took out of all that is every day I was doing something. But every day I noticed I couldn't breathe. Walking was a chore that is absolutely no fun. But I'm 52 years old. I can't breathe and I can't walk. Okay? And everyone that watches encourages me in everything that I do, which is crazy to me, but it happens. So every day I'm going to walk up here or walk as far as my knee will let me walk in hopes that things get healthier for me, because in a month I'm going to have a grandson, and what good is a grandpa who can't get up and run around or do any of that? So I've decided to take my rambling and the fact that I make a video every day for y'all. Oh, sorry. And I can put them together, and I will try. I'm not saying that this is going to be an everyday video thing, but honestly, this is 2 blocks from my house. Well, a block and a half, really. Okay? A block and a half from my house. And I can barely breathe. And my leg hurts so bad that I want to cry. Okay? A block and a half. Oh, I love the sound of leaves. Okay, I'm 52 years old. And a block and a half is completely ridiculous. But that's about the best I could walk. Oh my goodness! Now, that really hurts. Sitting down might have been a bad idea. Look, I got new shoes. Hold on. But this also gives me an opportunity to talk about what you guys want to talk about. What do you want me to talk about? I know a lot of you subscribe and all that for Christian stuff, which is great. I'm still working on it. It still makes me very uncomfortable. I don't know why. But I'm getting used to it. I'm getting more into it. It's mostly because of y'all's encouragement that I am, which I thank you for. Tractor stuff. Hopefully what I'm doing here is going to help that. Because I sit, as I said, funny story. The last video 30 of 30, I said, I could sit on my couch and my leg doesn't hurt. And I could sit on my couch and I could breathe. Well, that day I went in and I ate my dinner. And I fell asleep on the couch, all kicked back and comfortable. And I wake up and I hear breaking wood. Okay, I'm a big feller. I'm large. I am big and tall. I'm not only big around, I'm tall from the ground. And I just stretched out and broke the back of the couch off. So I decided to sit in a chair in a recliner that had already broke and use my wife's walker to prop my leg up on. Surprisingly, if I do that, it takes all the pain away. Boom, gone. And I can walk some afterwards. Now, I can't walk around a lot. Like right now, getting home is going to be more than I'm going to want to do. And unfortunately, I don't have any other way to get home. I mean, I could ride my lawnmower up here, but that kind of defeats the purpose of walking, right? But look, this path right here goes all the way around the park. It says it's a 1/4 mile, but it looks bigger than a 1/4 mile. But that is a block and a half away from my house. Along with the water park part over here, the cheesy ass things and little grills. Well, actually decent sized grills. For parties. There's parties here all summer. Which is great. But the path, it's right here. You know what I mean? I ain't got to go somewhere. I could walk the block and a half and walk around the park. That's my goal. And while I do it, I'm going to talk to y'all. But here's my Christian thing of the day. Forgiving someone. How do you forgive people? It doesn't even have to be a Christian thing. Forgiving people for me was stupid hard. Because, you have those people that they say, oh, I hold a grudge. I didn't hold a grudge because I had too many of them to hold. I built a shelf, glass encased, beautiful, lit up from underneath where you could see it. All of it. All the grudges I hold toward everyone was in this room in my head. And clearing that room out is a daily process. It's human nature to hold a grudge. It's human nature not to forgive people. And we do it for stupid things in the big picture of things. Some of them not so stupid. Some of them, people show you that they're snakes when they look like they're your friend. But how I deal with it is I pray. I pray a lot about it. Actually, in my prayers, I name the people until I could go a day without thinking about that person. You know what I mean? That's how hard you have to work sometimes at forgiving people. I mean, especially the worst things they do, but I'd hold a grudge against you for $3 from 1976. You know what I mean? I hold grudges against people that are dead. How is that possible? Okay? Just let it go. Give it to God. Ask God to help you forgive them and forget them. Because that's what God wants you to do. I mean, God doesn't say you have to continuously put yourself at harm at somebody else's hands. I mean, I know it says turn the other cheek. Well, yeah, you do that. But that doesn't mean that you have to stand there. You know what I mean? Let them come to you for you to turn the other cheek. It doesn't say that you have to stand there and take abuse. Okay? Your job is to forgive them for who they are. Jesus forgave those who crucified him. He forgave those that chose a sinner over him. When he would tell people, the people that knew who he was, that saw the miracles, that heard him talk, they decided to choose a sinner over him. The people were given the choice, and the people did not choose Jesus and put him to death. And he forgave them. He asked his Father to forgive them because they didn't know what they were doing. Okay? That is insane. But it's what we must do. Okay? We're worried over a $3 debt or a $10 debt, or that guy owes me $100, he's a thief and this and that. Well, guess what? Forgive him. Because all you're doing is hurting yourself by holding all of that in, all that anger, all that hate, all that. You're hurting yourself by holding it in. Someone must need to talk to me. But that's how I deal with forgiving people. The tractor stuff. Big things happening with that. I know I'm very indecisive and y'all want to see me working on tractors. I'm getting there. Today isn't a tractor, but it's tractor-ish. I'm getting the 3-inch screws that I needed to fix the fence. They should be delivered today. So I'll be able to get to fixing the fence soon. while we still have good weather. I mean, it is November 2nd, and it is 42 degrees out. Tuesday, it's going to be close to 80. So we had 80 on Halloween, and then yesterday was 50 at the high. So, yeah, it's not very warm here anymore. And I need to get that track built. But what today's video is about is going to help. I spoil alerted it a little bit, but that's what I'm working on today. It's coming. It's hard to do by myself, and to have someone like Candace help me. She's off a couple of days a week, and she's a manager at McDonald's. So if any of you know anything about being a manager at McDonald's, you understand that to have set days off is a miracle to begin with. And actually have those days off without being called and everything. But between that, we send memes to each other. But she's probably going to come over Sunday, and we're going to work on the gray mower. Tractor videos, they won't be every day. These are going to be my rambling videos. The tractor videos, I'm going to try to do more tractor stuff and less rambling. If you're not here for the tractor stuff, I get it. But if you want updates on what's going on, I'm not going to talk about it when I do tractor stuff. I'll talk about that here. Hopefully every day. That's my goal. But I have a couple of things I'm doing. Now that I sit, and once my leg hurts, I can go sit down and the pain goes away, and I could get up and do more stuff. I'm going to start doing that, which means I should be able to get out and do more stuff in the yard. Where before, when I sat on the couch, that my leg don't hurt on the couch. If my knee started hurting, it didn't matter if I sat on the couch or not with my leg propped. It wasn't going to get any better. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to walk around the track. I walked here and I'm walking home. I know, y'all, if you think that's a cheating way out, just look at it this way. I'm doing more walking right now than I usually do every day. Okay, because this is all added. Because I'm still walking all the stuff I have to walk. You know what I mean? But I figured I'd bring you all with me. Chloe, I'm still waiting for the flea and tick medicine, because when I go out into the yard, I get ticks on me. I'm constantly picking ticks off of Daisy and the dogs. But I have fleas in the house, and I don't want her taking the fleas home. So, or getting bit. So, you know what I mean? Once I get those done, Chloe will be back and see if I can get her to work on a lawnmower with Grandpa. And that's something else. With Chloe and then a grandson on the way, it's I got to get up and do stuff. You know what I mean? I want to be the grandpa that they're like, oh yeah, my grandpa, we were out playing football. You know what I mean? I'm never going to be able to play football. But I would rather be the grandpa that could get up and do something than be the grandpa who doesn't, or that can't. Now, granted, this is all future thinking, except for Chloe. But Chloe understands that right now, Grandpa hurts. Well, I don't want to be that. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to take a chair with me everywhere I go so that I could sit down. You know what I mean? Oh. Can't wait till this doesn't hurt as much, because it definitely hurts. But I'm almost home, so I made it. Back to my leaning post. But all right, I just wanted to let you know what was next. And like I said, this isn't my main post. This is going to be an everyday thing. May not be as long, because it takes me forever to download the long ones. But this just gives me the opportunity to ramble, so I ain't got to do it as much later. I'm unsure if it's going to be daily. I hope it will be. And I'll try to cover all the bases. All right. Go out there today and do something to better your health, better yourself, because the better you get, the happier you get, the happier you get, the happier you make everyone else around you, the more happier you are, the more you smile, and a smile brings other smiles. And it's just what the world needs, is more smiles. Go out there and make your kids smile. That always makes me smile. Doesn't even have to be a kid I know. All right. God loves you, and so do I. Have a great day. Bye.